Good afternoon, beautiful people. Today we're in a new video of Rejoice. Please subscribe and like this channel, please. It's a really good channel and we're gonna have more videos coming up, so be ready.
Part 2 of the introduction. Hi guys, welcome back to my thumbnail today. So I decided, I thought about it and I was like, why don't we talk about different countries and different cultural, things with different people, and I picked these amazing friends of mine.
Amazing.
From different parts of the world and all. So we'll do a brief introduction first so that you get to meet them and know where they're from. Then we'll talk about coming to the US and how we felt about it, changes and adaptations and all of it. So yeah, we're getting into the video. So we're starting the introduction from myself. As you already know, I'm Rejoice and I'm from Nigeria and I'm here in the United States studying.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. My name is Juan. I'm from Colombia and I'm here in the United States and studying for being a marketing major.
Hi everyone, my name is Elihana. I come from Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire in French, and I'm studying computer science.
Hi everyone, my name is Meti and I'm from Ethiopia, an international student, and well, right now I'm a business major, but in the future, economics major, so.
Wow.
Okay.
You're a future economist.
Yay! So yeah, that's it for us. First, I just want to ask, was it always your plan to come to the United States? Like, you always knew that once I'm done with high school, I'm going to the United States, or along the way things happened and you found yourself in the United States? Who wants to start?
Me.
Okay.
I mean, I always wanted to come here since Obama, because I saw him as a model, and I wanted to be a president too. And I was like, might as well just go to the United States and be a president like Obama. So I always wanted to come here. But as time passed, my desire grew also, and yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know why I came.
Short and precise answer.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yes.
It just happened.
Yeah, I mean, I graduated, I didn't know what to do, and then I had the opportunity with our host family I had, so I was like, well, why not?
Right.
So for me, it was either Canada or the United States, but then I've always wanted to go to Canada because I don't know, it's amazing. It's good here too, but some benefits for international students.
Yeah.
You can work outside and all of that. And so I was not planning to come to, here at first. I got accepted to University of Calgary. I was planning to go there. I even paid for my seat and all that.
Oh
and then last minute, I was like, yeah, I am not paying $33,000 for you. That is just ridiculous. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come here.
So for me though, I always wanted to school outside of Nigeria, but I never saw it as, kids in dreams. I saw it as one day I will leave this country. But then along the line, I just lost hope in coming here. I'm just like, you know what, let me just school in Nigeria. So I literally had started schooling in Nigeria already. I was in the University of Lagos and stuff. But then the strike happened and my brother is like, oh, let's why don't we process admission in the US? I'm like, yeah, of course, I would love it. And then I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's lovely. Let me also ask this, how far the flight to the US, how far was it for you? What was it like, your journey?
It was beautiful. A lot of skies.
Obviously.
The clouds were really white.
Come on.
Yes.
The plane was big. Geesh. It was big and it was pretty normal. It was like a 5-hour flight.
5 hours.
It was really close. Yeah, you can walk there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Just take your bike.
Yeah. Or your scooter.
Yeah, exactly. For me, it was super long, but I've been here before, so I knew it was gonna be long.
Yeah.
But I usually did it with my mom and my sister, so that time I was alone. and you have to do Abidjan, which is the capital city, to Paris, and I had to wait for 6 hours by myself, and then take like it was like a 6-hour flight, and then I had to take a 9-hour flight all the way here. And actually it was cool because I'm pretty social, so I was just talking to people in the airport, and I wasn't really bored, so it was cool.
Yeah. Mine was very, very exhausting because I was alone, and I'm usually just paranoid. I'm scared of everything. I thought if you're gonna pull me over and ask me, even though I didn't do anything wrong, I'm just the purest person there. Like but anyways, it took me 18 hours to get here. First, I had to go from Addis to Dublin, then 1 hour there, then Chicago. Stay there 6 hours, then come here, which was. By the time I was here,
You were done.
I was out.
Yeah, I could imagine. So for me too, mine was quite exhausting, but I loved it because I obviously knew I'm leaving my hometown, so I enjoyed it. It was like my first flight was 11 hours. Then from Lagos, I got to my first point of entry was what's it called?
Washington?
No, Washington, that's it. So my first point of entry was Washington, 11 hours to Washington. From Washington, I had like 2 hours flight to Newark. Then from Newark, I had to like take a bus to cab to New York. And then from New York, I had like waiting times in the airports, but I can't really remember. Then from New York, I took to Chicago, which is like 3 hours, but flight was delayed, so we like spent 6 to 9 hours in the airport.
Oh my God.
That was how it was. And I got to Chicago, and my family came and picked me up and brought me here to Minnesota.
Were you also scared of your suitcases being
Yes,
stolen?
they warned me that they're like not even being stolen though. They're like dropping stuff in it.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
brother
yeah,
was like,
my mom was like,
always watch your
don't
stuff.
watch other people's stuff because
Don't-
sometimes people are
yes.
like, can you watch it for me? Mom was like, no.
Yeah.
Even in the airport, they'd be calling me every 2 hours. Don't touch
Don't-
anybody. Like,
yes.
Don't touch anybody. I'm like,
Yeah, my brother was like, don't, if you want to go ease yourself, don't tell anyone to help you watch your suitcase.
go with
you
it.
drop it.
Go
Go
with
with it.
I
into
went in the bathroom with it, and it was like
It
big.
was a
and
lot.
like,
So getting to the United States of America, you have to like new food, new weather, new everything. So what was the first meal you had? Like the first American food you got? Because their meals, like snacks, but
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Because I was like, they were like, the spicy chicken sandwich or something.
Yeah.
They were advertising, so I was like, oh my God,
I
I was
want to
trying
have
to.
that.
And then I tried it, I'm like, is this why you like, what is this?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have that much flavor in it. For me.
True.
No offense.
So what was like your first meal? Like
Yes.
my
fries.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
As always.
Everyone.
Actually,
How was it? Like, did you like it?
The hamburgers in Colombia are like this big. They have everything in it. It's like lettuce and all those stuff. And then when I got here,
Just
Yeah, like,
meat.
it was crazy. Like 3 times more expensive. We're like, hell no.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So what was your first?
I'm not sure because when I got here, I went to a party,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like
Life of the
no. It was like a 1 year's anniversary
year,
of like a little
Oh.
baby, and they were like all like Ivorian, so I got to eat plantain. Like
Oh,
I wasn't
yeah.
even like, but I think the first thing I got was probably breakfast. I got bagels, so yeah, I fell in love with it. I'm
I can
eating bagel
imagine.
every day.
I always had burger in mind,
Sorry.
like McDonald's. And then I had it, I'm like,
I know, right? Same reaction I
And there's
had.
so much oil in them.
so much oil, the meat is like,
And just the
Then
flavor
it's-
is not there.
there's no flavor.
And the
with
funny thing
entire
is
thing.
like, I know everyone has different like spice tolerance.
Yeah.
And then they're like spicy chicken, and then I bite into it. I'm like,
What
is
is
this?
like chicken? Yes. I had McDonald's burger when I came here first. So what else would anyone want to talk about?
People are nice here.
There's,
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Actually, when I walk in the street, everybody's nice to me. Actually, so I'm
Yeah.
like,
Hi.
yeah, people here are friendly.
yeah, super friendly. Like I can.
But in your country, they're not friendly at all.
No,
Really?
no. like everybody's minding their business actually. Like
True, right?
if you're looking someone, because people are just like in their bubbles, and some people think that they're superior to, because there's like different like suburbs. I don't know if you call it that way, like where the rich people, middle, poor, like there's like this type of thing. So wherever you go, people are just in their spirit, their space.
Wow.
So that's in your home in Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, because like that's
People are just
crazy.
naturally friendly in Nigeria.
Yeah, they're like, good morning, good afternoon. Very respectful if you're like older person.
Guys, don't come for me. Iberian are really nice, but they're a different breed. Let's say that way.
It's not for selling my country, but the people in my country are amazing. They're really cool. I
So
mean,
here you think like
people here are not as friendly as people in Colombia.
That means you guys are
Because here sometimes you can say hi and they will just keep in your business. But everyone in Colombia says hi. Like with food, people in Colombia they're like, hey, did you have lunch yet? Come, I'll give you lunch.
Oh,
That's
Or-
nice. Yeah.
I hear like lunch is like something you need to fight for. It's crazy. And
That's
for me, it's
true.
just that's not an issue. How in your countries? How do you say hi? I mean, do you just say hi and just say away? Do you say hi and you give the hand or whatever? Do you have like a
good
special?
morning. You don't
Yeah.
even say hi to people like in Nigeria.
Especially if
You-
they're
it's
older.
kind-
they're
yeah, it's
like,
kind of very
Yeah, but
disrespectful.
like
so
how
you-
is the physical
curtsy.
contact there?
Yeah, hi,
you
auntie.
curtsy. Like it's a curtsy, like you greet them and you kind of genuflect, like bend.
Oh,
Like yeah.
that's
Really?
something I like.
Like
That's,
Chinese?
that's something I
Yeah,
like
something,
about
good morning.
Nigerian. Yeah.
But
or
your
like you know
language,
the ones
so
where
far,
you bend like
yeah,
your
that's for girls. You just a little curtsy and stuff. And it's in our language. If I'm in the east, like in the village, my village, hometown, I'll just say Ndewo and you curtsy. You literally have to curtsy.
Yeah.
We don't have that. I wish we
Yeah.
had. That's
How
really
do you guys?
crazy.
How do you guys
Beautiful.
greet?
Like you just if you're an older person, you don't really curtsy, you just do this.
You
Or if
shake.
you're wearing like capes, you take
You
it
take
off.
it off. Yeah.
You
It's
take it off?
respect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's a sign of
show
respect.
Yeah.
It's just a reflex. You will not even know when you've done a good morning.
Yeah.
Do you
Just
do it
like-
now? Do you do it now with
It's
professors and
they will
stuff?
look at me weirdly, you know. So
I
but
still
one
do it.
time, one time, Pepe, you know Miss Pepe, we were in the lunchroom having lunch and stuff. So I was the one with the gift card. So I went in and got everyone's stuff, and then I came back to return it to her. Subconsciously, I just said, "Thank you, Miss Pepe," and I cut it. And she looked at me. You know she's Nigerian.
Yeah.
And she looked at me like, Rejoice, it's been long I saw a curtsy. I'm like, I didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
It just happened. I just curtsied and
Yeah.
thank you, ma.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's like,
actually
wow.
really good. And the only respectful thing that we do is that when the professor walks in class, you just stand up.
Yeah.
But whenever like I'm greeting like people from my family, like elderly, I'll just hug them, depends.
Yeah.
I'll just hug them or just say bonjour. That's it.
Oh my
Like
god.
there's no
How do you
nothing.
guys greet?
We don't have any respect.
What about us? We're not even like.
If
I
it
think
is a-
that's the most.
If it is an unknown person or whatever, we go and give them a hug. Hey, what up, man? How are you? And it's
Elderly
just super
people?
friendly. Yeah. And if it is an elderly one, well, you go slow. You don't go size aggressive. And we always give a kiss on the cheek to like
Yeah.
girls and stuff, and it's just normal. It's
Oh.
normal. We say, hey, how are you?
Wait, even
That's
with
it.
your friends, you do that? Too?
No, friends it's
No.
like more informal, but like random greetings, and you have to greet.
Yeah.
Like in Nigeria, you literally have to.
There's something I do
Curtsy.
unconsciously when I'm home, like
Uh-huh.
I'm talking like that, but when I'm talking to an adult, my voice will lower, just out of
Yeah.
respect, be like, just my voice
Yeah,
will be
just
like,
go.
yeah, and then think I'm like the most
Mhm.
angel in the world. Yeah, but my sound voice like just changed when I'm like talking to an elder person. I'm like,
Yeah.
whereas with my friend, I'm like a monster going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
There's some movies that have like a Colombian in their family, and there's like the grandma that comes and say, hey, how are you? And they hug everyone. It's just like that.
That's how it is.
Every culture is beautiful there.
we do like
True. Side
like
chick.
Oh yeah, we do that to like.
You do.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. Well,
So
it
you
Nigeria
do
is
depends.
gonna be so weird.
It
No,
depends.
You can do as much
Two or
as you
three.
want.
Two or three.
That's, but three is like awkward, isn't it?
Actually, it depends on the people. There's certain
It's just
people, because that confuses me every time. Because sometimes you just go for two, and then the person goes for the third one. I'm like,
I know.
Okay.
Sometimes I get annoyed.
Yeah.
And you know you're not really supposed to kiss the person.
It's just
It's
to
the-
cheek.
Some people they're like.
It's just the sound of the
I'm like,
mouth.
excuse me.
It's a-
Why are you kissing?
I can imagine. No, in Nigeria we don't. Why?
Never.
If you hug me and you're going, Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's just hug.
That's a reflex.
Like that's the
actually.
maximum. Let's just hug. Why you side chicking? Don't do it.
Yeah, here it's just like,
Yeah.
You
'cause
go in and
everyone
you don't know what to
do
do.
it.
Even professors, that's the most awkward thing.
Yeah.
That they
I
greet their
know.
professors, hi. I'm like,
No,
I don't really
sometimes
know
they
if
don't
I can-
even look their way. They're like, "Good morning, everyone." They're just walking. I'm like, "Excuse me."
carry over.
I want to know
Whether,
something.
Oh.
Actually, in your schools, how do you get punished?
yeah,
Because I think it's a bit different.
it's a bit different everywhere.
Yeah, because like for me, I had a teacher, like different school, different teachers, different way of thinking. There's this woman, she likes to like embarrass you actually. So she'd say, come up like in the front and get your clothes off. And I'm like, why would I do that? I've never done it, basically.
Okay.
That sounds like illegal.
That's what that it is
Yeah,
illegal.
that
Please
sounds
find that
illegal.
woman,
I
put
don't
her
know
in
about
jail.
that.
But like the purpose of it is not to make you take it off, but to realize that you're ashamed. And I'm like, there's no sense. for
Nah,
you to do
that is that.
That's
That's
what you
not-
also
that's
do.
not
yeah,
acceptable.
yeah, that's
There's
like,
the you know the thing, and with the ruler, and the
Oh,
top
yeah.
over your fingers. Oh, you have to be on your knees and just put your hands like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And they'll put objects on your.
Yeah, so you have to balance it. Yeah, they do stuff like that in Nigeria. They flog. Detention is not a thing, just in case.
I
Like,
mean,
go and sit
in my school,
I had
really,
detention,
really-
but in the French system. In the Ivorian system, you do all the kneeling.
Yeah,
The
you do all the
hands.
proper things, exactly.
I only got like beatings to like 6th grade, but I did like I was the good student. I was the quiet student. I never really got in trouble. I swear I was. But like, so I came to Nigeria, and then in my school they don't.
So you
they
lived in
don't-
Nigeria for some time.
Yeah, I did for 8 years, guys. I'm Nigerian. Give me my Nigerian passport, Buhari. Anyways, okay. So it's just detentions. Clean the library or sweep the floor or something.
Take the gum off the table.
Yeah, something
Maybe
like
that's
that.
what's.
I think it also depends like on the school.
Yeah.
Like the kind of
System they
Yeah.
run. Some schools in Nigeria are like British standard,
Mhm.
so you get detentions. American standard schools
Yeah.
get, but like proper Nigerian owned based schools, you do proper punishment.
Yeah.
So you're getting dealt with.
We don't do those things. That's crazy.
You do
No
timeout?
punishment, no
You don't do
detention.
timeout?
I mean, I have had many detentions, but what happens is you come to class, let's say late, and they say, "I'm sorry, the door is closed. You cannot
Yeah.
come in." That's it.
So
You need to
if
stay
you're
outside.
like making noise in class or
And if you're making noise in class,
disrupting the
then they
class,
say, "Outside."
Yeah.
and that's it.
You lose it. You don't see the topic.
Wow.
What's worse than that? What is
Yeah.
it?
What?
You lose the
I want to
assignment.
lose it. Anyway, when I'm in class, I'm
Yeah.
sleeping. I'm losing it still. So.
And sometimes what they will do is that they give you an infraction. So what an infraction means is that you get 3 strikes, and after the third one is suspension. And then
Oh, yeah,
like
they
after
do
2,
that.
they give like expulsion and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So it's like those things.
True.
But no one actually cares.
Me?
My kids.
Well, bad is relative. It depends on what you mean by bad. So I wasn't really the bad kid. I think one thing I was the talkative.
Oh.
That person that's always talking in class. That was me. Like,
don't
and
look
I don't
like
talk
it.
to myself. I don't look like it now, but then literally I had like nicknames. I was like that, always talking. But I didn't really get into so much trouble because I was like amongst the intelligent in quote students. So they always like rejoice to talk a lot, but then the reason that she's always passing like, let's not punish her as much as we'll punish those that talk too much and don't do the work.
Yeah.
So I was always the talkative, but no other serious problem. I was never the type to skip school or anything. I'll always be there in your class, but talking.
Wasn't even
What
doing
kind
this.
Well,
Were you?
I
He was
at the beginning I was like the popular guy.
No.
So
popular guy.
so I was like I know
Disney Channel,
everyone and
Disney.
stuff like that, but I was really good at school.
Oh,
I am a really good student.
really?
And when I was in school, I mean I will be a bad student when I could, you know. So if I see that teacher is super relaxed, I'll be like, man, why are we even going to this class?
Yeah.
I will just skip it and we will just be fine. Mom, don't say this place. Sometimes I get into some problems, but I always had like this relationship with the professors. That's like my technique.
Yeah, same
See?
here.
The professor's baby.
Yeah,
favorite.
that-
So, and when they know my name because I'm a good student, I'm like, oh, chill.
Yeah, I was, I was the teacher's
Favorite.
I wouldn't say favorite, but like I had a good relationship with them. Like some teachers are more like my friends, like Miss Lola. I don't know if you see it. And like a whole it was like a relationship, so it was easier to relate with them if I had trouble, you know.
So you were not like the disturbing stuff?
No, I was not. But I used to be like the clown of the class. It's like just making everyone laugh, saying the stupidest shit in the world. I mean, they even did a poem for our graduation saying, anyways, supposed to be serious.
So were you like the good type, never get into trouble?
Well, when I was younger, like kindergarten type of thing, I always thought that the only authority that I had was my mom. So when I was outside, if it's not my mom, I'm not listening to you. So I was always in timeout. My mom never knew that because obviously when she asked me how was your day, I'll be like, it was perfect. What did you do? I looked at the wall. I look at the wall, and she couldn't understand until she met my professor. And then she told her, when it's time to do nap, Elihana wants to play. When it's time to play, Elihana wants to sleep. And then my mom, you know the drill. She with the little belt around the house. Yes. Yeah, but after that I got really calm.
What was discipline like in your house? So like, what was a typical punishment or a typical reaction you get from the house when you do something wrong?
My mom, the belt. My mom, I mean, she only slapped me once. Most of the time
Once?
Yeah, because most of my mom, let me say this. People would think that my mom like is white because of the way she educates us. But the thing is, with her, she believes that communication is the key. So if she did something, she's gonna make you sit and talk to you. And the thing is, I see my mom as this perfect person, and I can't bear to disappoint her. So whenever I'll do something, I'm like, how is my mom going to react? So usually I won't do it, but when I will be like selfish or stuff like that, she'll be like, you're really selfish. And she tells me her words hurt me so bad, I'm just crying and be like, I'm never doing that again.
I was very stubborn. I was. If it is not how I say it, then I'm not doing it. And it was really hard. She hit me so many times with whatever she had. If it's a pillow, throw the pillow.
Slippers.
If it is a slipper, throw the slipper. If it is a belt, throw the belt. And we have like this kind of piece of wood. And
for cooking?
When she had time, she will go down. She will say, "Okay, open the door." Like, hell no! And I will go out of the window, and then she will not let me in. It was crazy.
Mine was I didn't really disturb, but they used to
angel. You need a little bit of
small, but then as I got older, it's just screaming, giving like 1 hour lectures. And not be listening to.
True.
I listened to anyways, but it was
No.
And slippers.
Yeah,
That's the classic move.
Definitely classic move.
Yeah.
Slippers. My dad didn't really beat us. He was the I'll talk to you person, talk to you about it, don't do it next time, repercussions of your actions. But my mom was the physical person. Like she gets down to business. So she beats us. Anyhow, anyway, if she's in the kitchen, when Gary or like wheat, you're turning Gary, there's that stick they used to turn it. She has
the wooden
she uses it, that's it. So
whatever
don't offend her in the kitchen.
Okay.
Because it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
Like she wants to beat you, she takes her time. If she sees that you run around so much, she'll leave you. Night time, she comes to your room and she's like, when they're beating you in your sleep, you're like, what did I do? You're still very confused, so you won't move. You're just like, all of a sudden, what's going on? So we know, like, when you offend my mom and she doesn't react, she doesn't say anything, sleep with one eye open because she's coming at night. What's the weather like here? You can talk from the summer to the fall to the. You should have more experience because you've been here longer and stuff. But what's the experience like, weather like? And do you enjoy it? Do you like it?
I don't. Actually, in the beginning, like fall, it was okay. Today, no, I don't like it.
Yeah,
like it's just cold.
It's cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be cold. I like to dress up.
Yeah, see, this stalks her. It's a clean. Look at this.
She has so much layers.
And I have like 2 thermal sets, and then
this girl. We were at the bus stop, and
Yo,
was
I was
inside me.
screaming, like my hands were numb.
Yeah.
But you were cold with all those layers you have?
How
You're
would
gonna
the
die.
winter
I
come?
know.
When the winter proper comes,
I
how
mean, you
would
guys, I'm
survive?
used to Nigerian weather that I used to complain about saying, oh my god, it's too hot.
Hot.
Now, take me back to Nigeria, please.
How's yours?
I
How can you see it?
The same thing, and like you come from a warm weather, so
Mhm.
like you dress well and you have like outfits and stuff, but
Yeah.
like for warm weather, not for
Mhm.
like cold.
Mm.
So now it's just crazy. I mean, the winter, you will start walking at negative 30 degrees Celsius, and you will not feel your hands,
Yeah.
and then you will get up here, and you will have like ices coming. It's crazy.
Ooh.
It's
Are you
crazy.
serious?
And you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
okay,
that's
I
gonna
want to
drive
touch
me
the
to
snow,
angry.
but you touch the snow, and then your hand, you don't feel your hand, so you're like, okay, how am I going to warm it up? And then you put it in your pockets, and they don't warm up, so it's just annoying.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
And
like you
it's
touch
a
the snow.
different type of
It's
cold.
not. It's
Yeah,
not
like
what you
you
think.
go and play with the snow like 3 times, and you're like, oh, that's
You can't feel
really good.
But like if it continues.
But then after that, you're like, the snow can go. The
right.
snow can go, please.
But this weather, I love it. Like how it is right now. It's cold, but like this is how I like it.
Girl,
Rejoice.
you don't take the
I
bus.
don't
You take
know.
3 buses.
I don't know.
Waiting for them.
I don't know which part of Nigeria you came from, but it's not the same Nigeria we've been to. Like, are you kidding me?
No, for me, like I never liked Nigerian weather. I prefer to be cold and cover up. You're petrified for like
This-
the winter. That's
She's
I
going
am.
to get her closet to school.
I'm gonna carry my entire wardrobe
Yeah.
with you, like,
Poor
Let's
Meti.
go.
yeah.
Who wants to
Thank
do
you so much.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Thank you, beautiful people.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you, beautiful people. Have an
Thanks for
amazing day and subscribe
Thanks
to
for
our
watching.
Yes,
channel.
subscribe.
Here's
Like.
the Instagram